Okay, welcome to Team Rise and Grind's weekly call. I'm going to try to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. I did just listen to Sarah Try's Team Triceps call on Team Cup, and it was really good. I highly recommend that y'all watch it. It was very short. It's probably one of the shortest team calls that I've ever seen her do. So it was less than 30 minutes long. So squeeze that in when you can. And anytime y'all watch replays, I would love for y'all to come back and just give us a takeaway. You know, we always have those things posted on our team page. So if you'll do a takeaway, then that usually encourages somebody else to go watch it as well. Did y'all see my takeaways that I put from the National Wake Up Call? I always love the National Wake Up Calls. And I had posted yesterday the link. And so today I listened to it and posted my takeaways. So I'd love for y'all to go visit that and look at it. And at the bottom of my takeaways, I actually posted the link that you can click on and listen to it. But it's Amy Silverman, and I posted on there that she's not really a coach that I gravitate towards. I know a lot of people do. They love her. But she was spot on with me on that call, and I just loved everything about it. So I highly recommend that one as well. All right, I want to remind everybody to get on your coach's calendar for monthly calls. This is really important for us to stay connected, because does your coach know what type of coach you want to be? Do you know what type of coach that you want to be? Well, if you're on those monthly calls with your coach, then we'll help you figure that out. Or maybe we won't be trying to push you to be a type of coach that we think you're going to be or want you to be, and we'll really help you be the coach that you want to be. Or maybe you need that push. Maybe you sense that. And so anyway, get on those monthly calls. If you're a newer coach, then I highly recommend that you are on weekly calls with your coach for the first month at least. And sometimes you'll need more. So I'm going to go ahead and just mute everybody. And you're welcome to unmute yourself or use the chat box if y'all have any questions. Okay. The beginning of this year, I really wanted to revisit some of the basics of coaching, and this was one that just came to mind because we're all at different stages in our coaching, and I know there are a lot of coaches just kind of dipping their toes in to see if this is what they want to do or not. And so I just kind of wanted to revisit and throw out there what we recommend new coaches to do. Okay, like, I signed up, now what? All right. Number one, announce yourself as coach. Do people know that you're a coach? Keep it simple. I posted a picture of my challenge pack. I went and found it last night because I'm coming up on my 2 years, and I actually found the original post that I had made. I laid out my Focus T25 and my Shakeology on my table, and I posted, "Hey everybody, I'm so excited about this new journey." You know, I had already lost my weight, and I had already been encouraging people to get healthy. So this didn't come as a great surprise to all my friends on Facebook, but I posted, "I'm going to be a Beachbody coach and learning more about this, and I'll be able to help you soon." And y'all, I had people reaching out to me from that. I actually had my very first customer came out of that, and she created a group. She said, "You need a group." And she just threw that at me, and, you know, a place for me to be able to post all my stuff, which eventually evolved into my like page. But anyway, so announce yourself as coach. There's different ways to do it. You could do it like I did and post your picture of your challenge pack and tell people that you're participating in Beachbody coaching now because you love the products, that you can help them. Or you could be super bold and post your before picture and your goals and invite people to join you. I think that that is a great idea, especially if you have a little bit of ways to go. So many of our coaches feel like they don't want to let the world know that they're a coach until they've met their goal weight or they've reached, certain goals. But I really believe that people will relate to you more if you're like them, if you still have a journey ahead of you. So I love the idea of just being bold and posting a before picture and saying, okay, this is it. I'm committing. Boy, it holds you accountable, doesn't it? I'm committing, and these are my goals. And they don't all have to be weight related. Remember, this journey is so much more than that. And then invite people. Who wants to join me? Message me. And then everybody that likes and comments on that post, you should be sending an invite to. Okay, number 2, sign up for training and make time for it every day. Plugging into these opportunities will not only move your journey forward, but it will move your business forward. So sign up for the training and make time for it. We have some exciting new training, which I have not wrapped my head around yet, but I know Sherry has been looking into that, and we'll dig into that. But anyway, it's simple for you. All you have to do is sign up. It's once you start getting downline that it gets a little bit more confusing for us. So, but you have questions you don't understand, ask your coach. We'll get the answers for you. Okay. In the meantime, just sign up for that training. Plug into every opportunity you have in that training. If it talks about a Zoom call, get on those Zoom calls. Okay. Number 3, run a challenge group. You guys, my coach did not invite me into co-leading challenge groups with her. She threw me out to the wolves to run challenge groups. And I actually think that built my confidence and gave me the way it taught me how to invite people. So it's great that we're all running groups together. I love that. But I encourage everybody to run your own challenge groups. It can be a 5-day squat challenge group, or you could do a month-long plank, whatever. I recommend that you start out with free short commitment groups, but find something and run it. You don't even have to ask your coach, just do it. Just, post, I'm doing for the next 3 days, I'm going to do 25 squats every time I use the bathroom, after I use the bathroom, something like that, and invite people to join you, and then create a group. Okay. And it will boost your confidence and help you learn how to invite, because if you're learning how to invite to these short commitment free groups, then that will lead into you learning how to invite to the more accountable groups where they're investing in themselves. And it connects you with these people, okay? Number 4, reach Success Club 5 every month. That means that you're helping 3 people start their journey. So that should be the goal for all of us, is to reach Success Club 5 every month. You do that with challenge packs. And if you watch the call that Sarah had, she also covers this on ways to get Success Club points, because it ties into our Team Cup. But if you help 3 people with challenge packs, then you would be at Success Club 6, because if you help one person with a challenge pack, you get 2 points. If you help somebody, like I'll have somebody sometimes just want Shakeology. That's 1 point. As long as they're signing up for HD, they have to sign up for HD, which is auto ship, in order for you to get those Success Club points. But I highly recommend it because it's only $2 shipping, opposed to about $15. So even if they only want to commit to doing it for the 1 month, encourage them to do that, and then tell them exactly how to cancel. At least they're trying Shakeology for 30 days. And and hopefully they'll, it'll benefit their lives and they'll fall in love with it. But helping 3 people every month in your Shakeology will be paid for. All right, number 5, plug into the team calls. We have our team calls weekly, Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. We occasionally change them. I'm going to try real hard not to do that. But, plug into them and plug into Sarah's team calls when you can. I always post them on our team page. So if you can't listen live, then always watch the replays and come back and share your takeaways like we talked about earlier. If you come back and share your takeaways, I'm going to repeat it because I can't remember if I'd started the recording yet, then people are encouraged. First of all, they're reminded because they may forget. So when you share your takeaway, it should bump that post back up on the team page. That's what I was hoping would happen this morning when I shared my takeaways. And they'll see it and say, oh, I forgot to listen to that. And then also it will encourage them because they may connect with one of your takeaways and they want to go get the whole meat of it. Same with the national wake-up calls. I just can't believe how much those have been helping me and inspiring me and giving me material and stuff to post. It's giving me ideas. So plugging into the team calls, both our team and Team Triceps, and I would put them in that order because we need to be connecting. So if you can only make one, I highly recommend our team calls, then Team Triceps, and also the National Wake Up Calls. And you can also listen to those on podcast. Like I have a podcast app. There's several different ones out there. I use Podcast Republic, so I can turn it on and go for a run. Okay. And if you do it on podcast, then you can fast forward through all the recognition that they do at the front end of the call. Like the first 10 minutes is all recognition. Like when you all go big time star diamonds, your name will be announced on there. They used to do all of them, but now they just do diamonds and up. But they do have some cool announcements at the beginning, so I usually listen to those. I also listen while I'm in the shower. I don't have any fancy speaker that goes in my shower. I just turn it on, set it outside of the shower, and listen. All right, number 6. Get to events. Those of you that have been to the events know how important they are. Super Saturday and Summit, the inspiration, training, and networking at these events is amazing, and it's so valuable. So make it a priority and get to these events. Super Saturday, if I have my dates, I know they changed it, but if I have my dates right, I think Super Saturday is April 2nd. Thank you. Okay. So everybody write April 2nd on their calendar. And I think I've already invited all of our coaches to the next Super Saturday that are local to that local Super Saturday. So plan that and make it happen. And then Summit, I just can't say enough good about it. I'm already excited and looking forward to it. I booked my apartment. We rented an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment today. I actually booked one yesterday and the guy canceled for some unknown reason. So I rebooked with somebody else on a different site today. So we're pretty jazzed about that. And it's going to be walking distance from everything. If you need help figuring out how to get to Summit, then talk to your coach. Get on the waiting list. If you are not on the waiting list, even if you're not sure that you can go, like Sherry is posting in the chat, get on the waiting list. Sherry and I know how valuable all of this information that we learn at Summit is. So get on the waiting list. If your opportunity comes up to go, fabulous. If not, go next year. Now, if you are a newer coach, then you have the opportunity to earn your success starters and go to Summit without having to pay for the ticket. Several of us have done that, and it saves you, because now I think tickets are $245. I think they just went up in January. They were $150, and we bought ours, I think, for $99 while we were at Summit. They were on sale. But Success Starters, you have to reach Success Club 5 for your first 3 months. So you have the first 2 months really is when they give you, okay, and Sherry says that she thinks that new coaches get $100 off, and that sounds right. So ask your coach, and if we need to find that out, then we will. But if you're a new coach, if you signed up, for instance, in December, and you didn't make Success Club in December, you have another opportunity in January. They always give you a full month. So like if you signed up in the middle of December, it'll count if you made it in that month. But if not, you have January, February, and March that you can make Success Club 5, and you'll earn your Summit ticket. And I believe at this point, it would be for next year, for 2017. But still, get on the wait list for 2016, because you never know the opportunities that will come up and you may be able to go. And there are always coaches that have to back out and give up their rooms and things like that. So tickets are non-transferable at this point, but there are rooms that become available. And people are always looking for roommates on our bigger team, Team Triceps. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to cover are the 3 vital behaviors. Does everybody know what the 3 vital behaviors are? We should, because if we're doing the 3 vital behaviors, then that's what coaches do. I mean, it's not really like this long list of things that need to bog you down. We just need to remember these 3 vital behaviors. Number 1, invite. Go for no. You're offering to help people. You're not asking people for help. So invite people, offer your help to them. Okay. Too often we feel like we're asking for a favor, so we don't want to invite people. Go for no. Invite people. Let them tell you no. They will probably come back later. It's happening to me time and time again. I can't tell you how many times people have bought and then said, oh, Becky, I didn't know that that's what you were doing. What? Because I'm very open about it, and I'm very straightforward, but it just reminds me that I didn't invite them. I should have invited them. So there are always people that we can invite. Number 2 vital behavior, okay, number 1 was invite. Number 2 is be proof. Be proof that the products work. You don't have to be proof that all of the products work. Not all of the products are for all of us. Find the ones that work for you. Shakeology, a program. I personally love Energize. It makes me feel like Superwoman. So, be proof that those work. Share genuine posts. Listen to Monday's National Wake Up Call from Amy Silverman for tips on posting about your personal journey so that people will want to join you. She really gets into this, and it's really good because she talks about how it's so easy for us to post a sweaty selfie or a picture of our grocery haul or a picture of our lunch. But when we really start getting into the deeper stuff, that's what people are going to connect to. Okay. So listen to that, and she'll help you learn how to do that. She'll help you come up with some ideas. Did you post today? Did everybody post something today? Letting people know that you're proof of the product, that you either use a Beachbody workout or Shakeology or Energize or whatever it is that you're using that you love. Because every day we need to be proof of the product. That doesn't mean be salesy. It just means show that what you're doing is working. Number 3. Okay, so number 1 was invite. Number 2 is be proof. And number 3 is personal development. And Sherry just posted something about this. She said, I am slow with mine, but I keep going back and rereading parts to take notes. Still loving the Slight Edge. Yes, girl, you got to get that book finished. It is so good. But there are other books that are so good. Compound Effect. Boy, those two books really build off each other. I don't care which one you read first. Both of them are fabulous. I'm taking way too long to read Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, but it's awesome, you guys. So I'm reading a chapter in the morning and a chapter at night, and I should be done soon. And then I think I'm going to go with, I'll post it. I'll post it in the team page where I'm going to go with next. I have so many choices because I'm so excited. I've been buying too many books. But, I'll give some of those away, too, if y'all start hitting Success Club again. Remember that? Okay. So start with 10 minutes a day. Don't set yourself up for failure by saying, I'm going to spend an hour a day in personal development. Start with 10 minutes a day of reading. We all have 10 minutes to spare. And then add in podcasts, while you're walking or running or showering, or if you can do your workouts without, I can't do my workouts without the volume on. I need Autumn. I love Autumn and Shalene or whatever I'm doing, Shanti. I just love that. I feel like I'm talking to them and they're talking to me. And anyway, but some people can. Some people can listen to their personal development while they're working out. So if that works for you, go for it. But I promise, if you plug into personal development, you're going to want more. Okay? It just builds. If you don't know what podcasts to listen to, I think I'm going to do a post on the team page asking everybody their favorites. I don't know how many of us are listening to podcasts, but I'm addicted and I have a long list. But my absolute favorite, and I know it's Amy's too, or at least I think it's Amy's, is The Ziglar Show. And I think it can meet anybody, any type of coach. I think it's going to benefit you, not just in your coaching, but in your whole life, all the way around. All right. It's just very inspirational. Okay. So the 3 vital behaviors: invite, be proof, personal development. So really, all of these things that we talked about tonight are listed on our team page cover photo. That's what's up on the cover photo. I really have been wanting to do something different with the cover photo because it's been up there for a while, but I just love that content. I think it just covers all the basis of what we need to be doing as coaches. So, it gives us somewhere that we can revisit when we forget what we're supposed to be doing. It happens to all of us. All right, I'm going to unmute everybody because I want to ask some questions. All right. The 3 vital behaviors. Who has been trying to practice those? Who has been intentionally trying to practice those? Okay, Sherry. Okay, so the others y'all probably have been, but just not intentionally, right? Like, you need to be working out and drinking Shakeology and sharing that. Okay, so just being more intentional about it. All right. Who has a struggle that they want to share that they're going through right now? It can be in your journey or in your business. Is there anything that anybody's trying to overcome?
I think for some, it's still the fear of inviting. Who to invite. And so I did post the one thing about how to make new friends on Facebook, and I'm struggling with that. And the whole Instagram thing, I'm trying, but I don't even know how. I think I'm still going to stay with Facebook. With Instagram, I don't even know how to reach out to these people. I'm trying. In all honesty, I've sent one message to one person, but I'm getting more people to like my stuff. And I'm just don't even know how to start a conversation with them. And I know that sounds weird, but now walk up to me and I can talk all day to you.
Okay, so Instagram is a really good place to meet people. It is different than Facebook. I am telling y'all, I do post the identical things on Facebook and Instagram because I have my Instagram set up where it automatically posts on my like page. and I'm not kidding, I'll get 50 likes and 10 comments on a post on Instagram that I'll get zilch on Facebook. I don't know what the deal is. Or it can be vice versa. People tend to be a little bit more friendly on Instagram. I don't know if anybody here is familiar with Instagram, but I have a lot of people that have become challengers of mine through Instagram. They tend to be a little bit more friendly, but it is saturated with Beachbody coaches, so you have to walk lightly and you have to show genuineness, and you also need to build those relationships. They take a little bit of time. You know, Brenda came from Instagram, and so she watched me for about a year, she said, before she reached out. And it was actually through another Instagram friend of mine that encouraged her, hey, let's reach out to Becky and do her groups. Well, the other girl, her and I are still friends, but she just didn't stick with it. And look how well Brenda's done. So I recommend that you do that you have an Instagram, and just start looking for people that you're like. You know, I don't recommend following a lot of other coaches. It just doesn't really benefit us. You can always go look at their stuff. Make sure your Instagrams are public. And then you can search through hashtags. But be very careful with your hashtags, because something like stay-at-home mom or fit mom, I was using that a lot. Those may get you a lot of likes, but they're not going to get you people that you can connect with, because they're probably other coaches. That's what I'm learning. So, you know, just experiment with it. You know, maybe take 20 minutes a day if you're interested in growing your Instagram. Post something on there and take 20 minutes a day to go reach out to people. They make it a lot easier now to send messages to people, so that's good. Commenting on other people's posts usually help those relationships build, and make sure they're not generic comments. There are a lot of coaches using auto posters. Sarah is actually using one. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because it just auto posts comments on people's posts. Like, for instance, I could post a picture of my sick kid and it'll say beautiful, and it'll have like a thumbs up. I'm like, what in the world? So you still have to kind of monitor it and watch it. And I know Sarah's doing that if she's using the auto system. But I don't know. I just always feel like Instagram's a little bit more personal. And it's, I don't know. I just kind of want to reach out and know those people a little bit better. So I probably won't do that.
My other thing that I've started trying, I've only done one post, is if you're not comfortable, and I don't know how comfortable you would be if you're not comfortable inviting people to join a challenge group, as far as offer them the business opportunity. Offering the business opportunity, because you're offering them a way to make money, but they have to be proof of the product. So they need to be buying, they have to buy this so you can start out with the business opportunity. What is your thoughts on that?
I'm glad you asked, because I actually made the mistake. I'd say it was probably, wasn't when I first became a coach, but it was probably about 6 months into it. I started reaching out to some of my Instagram friends, offering them the business opportunity, because I just recognized that they would make great coaches. I was genuine, but I didn't know them well enough. Like, I had not developed those friendships enough yet, and they pretty much laughed in my face. And it was really because we just we weren't that far in our relationship yet. So develop those relationships, and once you feel like it's there, then offer it to them.
I meant just like just a post. Like, you post a blanket post to invite to your challenge group, a blanket post.
Yeah, I do those every now and then, but Instagram, while it is more friendly, it's more personal, and those just don't go over as well on Instagram.
What about on Facebook?
Yeah, I think on Facebook, for some reason, I guess because we can boost them on our like pages to people, to certain types of people, they tend to go over a little bit better. Instagram is more friendly, but it's more personal, and people really want to know that you care about them before they're willing to hear an opportunity. It's just so saturated with coaches and rap girls and all that kind of stuff. So I have had a great success in finding my Instagram friends that I've connected with and friend requesting them on Facebook. So I recommend doing that. You know, once you start connecting with somebody, friend request them on Facebook. And that's a good way to move that forward. Some people aren't on Facebook. I had a girl that won one of my Shakeology packets on Instagram. She's not on Facebook. And I happened to notice that she's following a couple other coaches, but she's been following me for a long time. Amy Silverman talked about on Monday's call that if you're not posting genuine posts about your journey that people can relate to, they will find somebody else that they can relate to and they will join them. So that's another reason why we need to, you know, post more than just, hey, look, I worked out today, or like I was just posting my video workouts. You know, we need to be a little bit more genuine and try to connect with people. That means talking about some of our hardships. So any other questions or struggles? All right, Team Cup. I'm really excited about Team Cup. So I want all of us posting in our Team Cup page, you know, not just the team captains. So I'm thrilled that Debbie is heading up a team and got some of our coaches on there. And guys, you know, go for Success Club 5. I mean, that should be our goal anyway. And we got some really cool jackets out of the one last year. So, you know, we've gotten some neat stuff. We've gotten selfie sticks and hats and all kinds of cool little things out of these little contests. So enjoy it. Have fun. Invite people. Start planning now what you want to do for February. Do some free groups. Usually people, you develop that relationship with them in the free group and they trust you and move over into investing in themselves to be in the challenge group. All right. Well, if y'all don't have any questions, I think we're all done. I hope that this encourages you all to get started, and a reminder, get on your coach's calendar for monthly calls. I'm on my coach's calendar. Her calendar would only book 6 months out. So for the next 6 months, I'm on her calendar. And then if you're a newer coach, I recommend, or if you're really wanting to boost your business, I recommend that you get on your coach's calendar weekly. Okay. All right. And we'll be talking in the Team Cup as well, in our Team Cup group. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for calling in. Posting questions that y'all have on the team page.
All right,
Night.
thanks.
Bye. Thanks.